Greetings, everyone, from San Antonio. The Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
First team.
Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Back to Wembanyama. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Vassell outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Fox looking it over. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all three levels.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now here's Thompson. I missed that time. Would have put him up. On the wing, Fox. And Davis pulls it down. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Irving. Wembanyama, a screen. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Substitution. Daniel Gafford.
1:52 left to play here in the first. Here's Irving. Over to the left wing. Here's Flag. Sinks the three-pointer.
And if Flag can hit from that distance with any level of consistency, there's truly no stopping.
Dallas leading by 3. And good depth for this Mavs roster, Tim, at just about every position. It looks like they've got options.
Well, it's helping them weather the Kyrie injury. Anthony Davis, you know, will tend to miss some games, so it's always nice to have a reliable backup.
Here's Castle. San Antonio again missing. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
And I think that's the speed Wembanyama needs because the defense is always going to be on him.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution. Anthony Davis.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Castle. Here's Fox. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Davis in the corner. Back to Gafford. And he banks in the layup. And it's 6 points for Daniel Gafford.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
14.
Oh, we've seen some great...
The Mavericks. 18.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Dallas moving it around. They get the rebound. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Russell. Wembanyama outside. Castle, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Vassell left side. It's good from long range.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And stolen by Barnes. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you guys.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Davis sets a screen. Davis doing his thing inside.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Gafford. And here is Davis. Back to Gafford. Clock is at 3. Trying to get open, it's Davis. The shot's good from Gafford.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The kick out to Harper. Down low. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Christie. No good on the 3. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Castle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Get used to seeing that out of Harper. He's going to pile up the assists over the years.
Here's Christie. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Here's Harper. A putback. In the corner, Castle with it. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Gafford. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
D'Angelo Russell.
And Russell gets it to go.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Mavericks leading by 3. Looking for Christie. He gets it there. Screen by Russell. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Russell. Back to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got 6 points.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Outside, Fox. To the left wing. Johnson the screen. Shot clock at 6. For the lead. And Davis pulls it down. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Thompson. Here's Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Guys, back to you.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Pass to Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but That fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Fox with it. Now defended by Flair. Pass to Cornette. Back to Fox. Going inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
In the corner, it's Cornette. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Dallas ball. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs.
Dallas leading by 5. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
Fox with it. Now defended by Flair. And Wembanyama outside. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Fox goes in. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
And Davis puts it in.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Fox with it. Picked up by Davis. A 3 from Wembanyama. Does not score. Only the 4th fail in 13 tries. Pass to Davis. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
3.
And now a 9-point Dallas lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Wembanyama with it. He's got 19. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Wembanyama's got 21 in the game.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Thompson way outside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Shoot.
Dallas, 53.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And there it is for him.
This rookie flag is tough, willing to take contact on and convert through it.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Flag. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Washington's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs. Fox with it. Now defended by Flag. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Spurs passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Harper, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Now Flag. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop. That's the way I looked at it.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Irving for 3. Good on the triple.
3 points.
And the Mavericks lead by 15.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making, I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Here's Flag. Outside, Davis. Irving fires. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Dallas. Fox. And there's the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Washington, that's good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
To the middle. Thompson, left side. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Here's Flag. No good from outside.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
Davis pulls it down.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Fox! And he does not hit.
And that's not exactly the matchup they were looking to exploit there.
Here's Irving. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Spurs ball. Substitution on the court.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about the